Hello, everybody, and this is Joe Knows the Cryptos. This is Crypto Joe, your host. First of all, thank you for tuning in today. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor right now before you forget, and I promise it'll be worthwhile, is go ahead and hit that like button right now. Just smash it as hard as you can. And if you don't subscribe, please do so. I'm going to have some awesome guests coming up here in the future, some great alpha, and it's going to be worth your time, I promise. So just hit the subscribe button now. I'll wait. In the meantime, I'm going to read one of these books back here. There are so many to choose from, so many leather-bound books. They probably smell of rich mahogany. Let's get going. All right. So, look, today, now that we're past the subscribe and like, and I hope you did that, we're going to talk about truth seekers. It's been the talk of the town, at least in the realm in which I play for the last couple of weeks. Last week, they had their pre-sale, which sold out in like an hour and 40 some minutes. They raised $1.9 million in a bear market in the crypto field, in the DeFi space. That is just incredible. That just means there's so many people out there that want to see this project succeed. I am one of these people. Just full disclosure, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I did. You do whatever you want to do. But I did buy enough and then some to get the super cool NFT. I have never done an NFT like that before, regardless of how many crypto projects I've been in like this. So I'm super amped on that, and I'm super stoked to talk to you about some of the things. So let's talk about the launch, the actual launch of this token, the Truth token for Truth Seekers, is tomorrow. Today's December 6th. Tomorrow's December 7th. And here's the really exciting news. It was originally supposed to launch on kyotoswap or Kyoto Coin. I have no idea. Never heard of it before, this project. And it's not going to launch on that means or that exchange. This is very cool. It's launching on PancakeSwap. You're probably familiar with PancakeSwap. If you're not get familiar with it, it's one of the stables of the DeFi. It's Binance chain. So this is very exciting because I don't have to learn another system, even though it probably wasn't that challenging. It's just easier because I'm used to it. So that's cool. And it's a little bit bigger of a DEX, I would imagine, a bigger exchange than KyotoSwap. Could be wrong. No idea. Really don't. I probably should have done the research. I'm sure someone will correct me down below. If you know about this, put it in the comments below. All right. So look, what else is cool about Truth Seekers? So if you haven't heard, Truth Seekers is an actual real business that intends to bring transparency to the crypto and DeFi space. This is very, very refreshing because, when we invest in these DeFi projects, it's like we just hand money to strangers and be like, here you go. Good luck. I hope it all goes well for me and for you. Hope I don't get rugged, because I'm never going to find out who you are because no one knows. Right. So that's one big thing that I really like about Truth Seekers is that people, if they get audited by Truth Seekers, it brings a little bit more transparency. It brings a little bit more clarity to the DeFi space. And it's and another cool thing I said before, but this is an actual business. We've invested. If those people that bought Truth Token, they're investing in an actual business with a business plan, and their business plan is to make more transparency in the DeFi space. So that is really cool. And so for guys like me, I'm in the 40 something crowd. I'm a professional. I hold a whole nother job and a family and a whole world. That's what we like to see. So, if you don't like investing in stocks, but you love crypto, God, I don't want to say that because that might get the SEC involved, but really they're raising money for a real business project that has actual application. And the dividends or the token dividends are going to be paid by actual dividends of the business, that I imagine, right? That's how it works. So this is very exciting stuff, because it's going to open up a whole new world. And there's a lot of projects that are coming out like that have real use. They're taking the money that they make from crypto and investing it in real world projects and real uses and paying dividends on those. So I think this is going to help normalize and bring crypto to the mainstream and make it very attractive, for a lot of small businesses and things like that. So we'll see. That might come with a lot of regulation in the future, which isn't the end of the world, but that's a whole different topic for a whole different discussion for a whole different day. So what else is cool about Truth Seekers? I mean, you've probably heard a lot about it, but again, it's a deflationary token. So another cool thing they're going to do, and this leads into why it's going to and how it's going to be deflationary, is that from listening to some of their founders, they're going to show the wallet traffic of some of these major project people, major project developers and things like that. So you're going to be able to pay a subscription in Truth Token, and the Truth Token you pay, they're going to burn a certain amount. I wasn't clear on how much they're going to burn, but they're going to burn this Truth Token. That some of this Truth Token that you're going to pay to see these wallet addresses and how the money moves and flows, which will be really helpful in understanding the legitimacy of a project. If the developer is selling all of the coin themselves, well, that's probably not a good sign. So you can track these wallets, through these this subscription of truth seekers. Very, very cool. But this is what makes it deflationary, is they're actually gonna burn some of that token that they've collected as part of that subscription, which theoretically should help the price of the token rise. I don't know that for sure, so don't go out and buy it and say, Joe told me to buy it because the token prices could go up and up. Well, we know that's not always the case. I hope it's the case, but we all know that hope is not really a good business strategy. So look, deflationary token, they're going to burn some fees. It's an actual business. Now, here's another piece, is they're going to charge a tax to sell. So unlike some other projects out there that don't charge fees, which I'm not against, I'm just saying there's an aspect of charging a fee that has a purpose when you sell. If you have to think about the trades you're making, I think it's a 15% fee. I could be wrong on that number. You're like, Joe, you are not very precise. I understand this. So there's lots of other people that are precise. I'm giving you the big picture. There's a tax when you sell. And this should discourage people from going in and out all day long in little teeny tiny trades that are going to mess with the long-term holders or the hodlers or whatever you want to call them. But this tax to sell will help, give some stability to that coin. Now the tax is going to go down over time, and after a couple weeks it's going to go down. A couple weeks after that it's going to go down until I think it ends at about a 5% sales tax, we'll call it, in the long run. But the first couple weeks, I'm guessing they don't want to see a lot of crazy volatility in the coins. That's going to hurt the long-term, success of the coin. So they have this large tax. So people are going to think twice about buying just to sell, because they're going to have to see at least a 15% increase to even break even. And, you can't rely on any kind of specific return. That's not financial advice. That is financial advice. You can't rely on a return. Okay. So look, but it's not financial advice. Gosh, you can't say these things. I won't say these things. So look, what else? I'm looking at some notes. I can't remember anything. I'm getting old. But look, so we have a token that's based on a real business model that pays dividends based on the success of the business, which I love seeing. It's going to be launched on PancakeSwap, not Kyoto World Swap man thing. Okay, so it's going to be, and not to bag on KyotoSwap, I'm sure it's a very good way to exchange crypto and whatnot, but it's going to launch on PancakeSwap, which is a very big exchange. So that is very cool. It's going to have deflationary aspects. There's going to be a sales tax. It looks pretty cool. I'm already in the project, just full disclosure. Should you go in that project, think about what I just told you and make up your mind based on facts that you read. Read the white paper, go on their website, research what they're all about, listen to some other podcasts and get their opinion, listen to their AMAs. Then you make the decision that works for you. I just told you what I did. Don't do what I do. Okay. You will end up exactly like me in a palace with books all behind you that smell delicious. They really do. Okay. And as always, pick one out, read it, and let me know how it went. So that's all I have to say on this one. So tomorrow, 4 p.m., I think it's Eastern Standard Time. I don't have that note in front of me. 4 p.m. on PancakeSwap. If you're interested, I think they said the launch price is 60 cents a truth token. Don't know where it's going to end up. Very interested to see. I'm really interested to see the demand on this coin. There's been so much talk on the interwebs, on the YouTubes and the TikToks and the Insta Farm fam face cloth things. So just do your own research, listen to what people are telling you, but gosh darn it, read the white paper, go and do your own exploration of these things and make the decision that works for you. I'm in it already. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy more tomorrow or not. I'm going to watch the action. I do like this as a long play. If they can keep that token, rising in value, it's going to be a very lucrative long play, but that's yet to be seen. No one really knows. So that's all I got. Please, if you didn't do so at the very beginning when I completed to like and share and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe, because in the future, I plan on having some awesome guests coming up. And we also plan on doing some other cool things that's a little bit different from what you're going to see out there. So hit the subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you next time. That is all. I'm not going to say peace like I did last time because that was super lame. So I'm just going to say, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.